be in trouble if they kicked you.
You would, but I don't think they would intentionally kick you, would they?
I don't know.
Depends
Well,
what
we
you were
can't
doing.
get close enough to them.
Yeah.
Because they won't let us.
Yeah, how many injuries from kicking have there been?
Yeah, exactly.
There's like a lot of evidence for like horses kicking people, but I've never, like, none of my friends have ever been like, got kicked by a giraffe.
Yeah, that's telling you something, isn't it? Hello! Welcome to Believe. I'm Phil Green.
And I'm David Ferguson.
And this is a podcast all about the world's craziest mysteries and conspiracy theories. And this is a lofty one.
It is definitely a lofty one. Highbrow, you could say.
Highbrow and extremely important.
We're making ourselves laugh. That's bad.
In each episode, we bring on a guest. That guest has picked a myth, mystery, or conspiracy they want to talk about. It might be something they believe. It might be something they don't believe. And we find facts and figures on the internet, and then we try to prove it, debunk it, or neither. However, we know that this one is the big one. It's the big question that people will be asking us for years.
Indeed it is.
It's very, very important, this one. Now, it'd be lovely if people gave us a bit of a 5-star review, wouldn't it?
Do you know, it would be lovely. It would be lovely if you give us 5 stars and just said how important we are to your happiness.
Yes, exactly. Phil and David have answered the big questions. Give us a little 5-star on Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts. And it just helps support the podcast, doesn't it?
Yeah. And we can do more.
We could do more, exactly. Now, you took George out of his tree.
I have taken George out of his tree.
Yeah, because we were worried about him up there, weren't we?
It was very high.
It was very high. Yeah.
But he's now on solid ground.
Back on terra firma.
Back on terra firma.
We were worried about him for a while. And who is today's fantastic guest?
The multicolored hair. No, that's not right. That's not multicolored. Is not what queer icon. No. Not today's wonderful guest. Leave me in again.
And who is today's wonderful guest?
Natalie Durkin.
Natalie Durkin. I'm going to leave that bit in. I don't care what to say. Natalie has been on the John Bishop Show. She is an award-winning performer and writer, originally from the Northeast. Natalie has worked as a singer, actor, stand-up, and teacher across the arts. She is also one half of writing duo Dirks and Tapper, and their first musical, Polly, is currently in development. She also won the 2025 Pegasus Musical Comedian of the Year at the Edinburgh Fringe for her show Angle of the North.
Yeah, not Angel, Angle.
Yeah,
it's clever.
Look it up. It's great. She's great. And what is the myth, mystery, or conspiracy that Nat has chosen?
Giraffes aren't real.
Giraffes aren't real.
They aren't J-Lo.
Let's bring on Natalie.
Let's bring on Natalie.
Get out of the rabbit hole.
It's a fake. Every single bird in the sky is a robot.
It's fiction.
Doubt your government.
It's an urban legend.
Like, if they're actually spraying something in the sky?
No way.
Stream of absurdity.
It's a total fabrication.
Welcome to the podcast, Natalie Durkin! Yay!
I'm so excited.
You should be excited. It's very. Also, for the benefit of the audio, Natalie is wearing, I think, the best jumper we've had in yet. It is a Greg's hoodie.
It's the best thing I own.
It's amazing.
Bag some joy.
Yeah. It's a very strong hoodie game. Well done.
Thank you.
It's okay.
The Scotsman once said, if Greggs don't sponsor this woman, they're missing a trick.
Did you buy it off the back of that?
I did.
Beautiful. And you've gone with rainbow dungarees.
Yeah.
And this is because we think to overcompensate for the fact you no longer have pink hair.
I no longer have pink hair. It's very sad.
Yes.
It's the first time in... Oh no, I went brunette last year for a job and I like immediately
For a job?
stripped it.
Oh,
yeah.
an acting job?
An acting job.
Okay.
They were like, you have to be brunette. And I was like, but do you know what chemicals I'm going to have to put in my hair to make that happen? So yeah, then I went black blue. And yeah, I'm giving it a bit of a rest before I go back blue for panto.
Okay. So panto season.
Back to panto.
And so you're going to go blue?
Yeah.
Ready for Halloween?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm doing Corpse Bride. I literally just bought a wedding dress.
This is amazing.
I bought an actual wedding dress.
Okay.
I love Corpse Bride. Fun fact, the success of the Corpse Bride doll back in 2002, I think it was, prompted Mattel to go, girls like creepy things, and that's how Monster High was created.
Really?
Yeah, the
Monsters Inc.
Monster. Oh, you're such a strip boy. No, Monsters High is one of the greatest doll ranges ever.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to be buying a Monster High Skeletor doll. They're doing the Xenomorph as a doll.
Yeah.
And I'm having to sell a kidney, but I have to have her. That's presuming I get the sale. But my point is, we love the Corpse Bride. The Corpse Bride doll sold out. It was sort of an adult's collector's doll.
Yes.
Because her neck was incredibly thin, so that broke very easily. But they couldn't keep it in stores. And that's what prompted Monster High.
You see, we do doll facts as well on this podcast.
I love doll facts.
Yeah.
And I think there's such a swing of surprise when younger girls like creepy things
Yeah.
or like things that are out of the norm. Very similar happened with not Moana, what was Encanto, where actually they hadn't ordered enough of the Louisa dolls,
the big muscular
the
doll.
big muscular doll.
Okay.
And they were like, "What? Young girls want the big muscular strong doll?" They were so confused.
Yeah.
And it's that same kind of pattern of they don't just want the pretty one.
Almost as though Disney is slightly out of touch. No. Imagine.
Who could be?
It is a strong game. So Panto, you're going to be in a Panto?
I'm going to be in a panto.
Okay. And what character are you playing?
I'm going to be wishy-washy,
Right.
but in a non-racist Aladdin. I promise it's not a racist one.
Okay.
Just me and Widow Twanky, a white.
Where is this going to be on?
In Barnstable.
Barnstable. So it could be racist if you wanted
It
to
could
be.
be racist if I wanted to be. It is in a very white part of the UK. But yeah, the rest of the cast are ethnically diverse, and that is very good.
Good.
And it's been rewritten in a way that, like, I've been adopted.
Beautiful. Good, strong game. I
Yeah.
think. And how long is it going to run for?
From mid-December to Christmas. It's very nice.
It's very exciting, isn't it?
Little cheeky one. I'm right by the beach, so I'm just going to go swimming every day.
It's a good yearly paycheck for people who do Panto regularly, isn't it? Like, it is a consistent job.
So I'm doing 5 weeks
Yeah.
for $6,000.
That's fantastic.
Oh wow, it's better than OnlyFans.
Yeah.
It'll be nice.
Yeah.
A little bit more effort than OnlyFans, I would argue.
Well, you don't have
But
to
it
sell
depends how much
yourself.
effort you put into your OnlyFans.
Definitely more children.
Well, OnlyFans tried to rebrand as like a comedy.
They did a comedy competition, didn't they?
Yeah,
They did.
They still do.
I was at the final. I took my old lady that I live with with Alzheimer's to the final of the OnlyFans.
For fun, or just you wanted to go?
No, they paid the audience to attend
What?
the final.
Oh my God.
And
They do that in America, don't they? They pay audiences to go and see sitcom, so they laugh louder because they're being paid to do so.
Yeah, we got paid.
Huh?
So they advertised on a Facebook group being like, who wants to go to this comedy competition final? I was like, oh, I'll come to that. And then when I got there, I was like, oh, this is the OnlyFans final.
Yeah.
And 4 of my friends were in the final, which was very nice.
Well,
And
that's nice.
I was literally in the middle, at the centre, at the back, like.
I'm being paid.
And also, where's my money from OnlyFans?
Yeah, good point. They've got a fuck ton of money, haven't they? Like a ridiculous amount of money.
I think that's the technical term, fuck ton.
Fuck ton actually is. Nicely done that. Nicely done.
Thank you.
But
They-
they're trying to pivot. I like they're trying to pivot. Wait, how they
They
try to
should do a
pivot?
panto.
Oh my God, the OnlyFans panto, an
No,
adult
no, they
panto.
shouldn't.
Hey, it's behind you. What do you mean?
Would you be in that?
Yeah. I'm like, the fact that they let me in children's pantos always amuses me.
Yeah.
Last year on my contract, they were like, just check your social media. And I was like, yes, for all of the fingering jokes I have on there as part of my stand-up.
Yes. Oh yeah, I guess that's a consideration, isn't it? Because kids will go and look at you on Instagram and go, she's disgusting. Can't believe it.
/ oh, this is what adults actually talk about.
Yeah. Does the panto have a lot of innuendo?
Yes. Yes, the Dame character is always the
Yeah.
good one. I was in the Peterborough one last year of the same company.
Right.
And like we got a couple like parents being like, oh, it was so rude. And you're like, pantos have always been rude.
They have always been rude,
Like the whole point of them is that there are jokes for the adults and jokes for the kids, because otherwise why are parents going to sit through them?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
If anything, they used to be probably slightly cruder.
yeah, if you go to the Palladium, it's mad.
Yeah,
It's very, very, very crude.
it is crude.
The last panto I saw had Gareth Gates in it, and he had just had his hair transplant.
I haven't seen him with his hair transplant. I'm going to have to Google that one again.
He's a very handsome boy. Well, he's
not a boy anymore.
He's not a boy anymore, but well, he's a boy to me.
Okay.
My Gareth Gates story is that we were both up for the same role one day, and he got the role and I did not
What?
get the role.
Hang on, was this pre or post X Factor? I'm guessing.
Oh yeah,
or Popeye the
post pandemic.
Whale. Oh right, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
very recently. He got the job
Yeah.
as Squidward, which I was also in for.
Fair enough. Although what I would say is it probably is a fair representation of how his career's fallen. Well,
Yeah,
you're very much on the rise now.
Yeah, exactly. We're leveling off.
Yeah. At some point, you'll sort of pass each other on the spectrum.
Oh my god, maybe that's how I measure my career.
Yeah.
Is how, like him coming down.
You and Gareth Gates on different trajectories.
It's not enough that you succeed. Gareth Gates must fail.
Yes.
For anybody who doesn't know who Gareth Gates is, he was on X Factor, he
Like 20 years ago, right?
like 20. Yes.
I describe him as my generation's Donny Osmond.
Oh yeah, I see that. I see that.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's about right. Did you meet him?
No.
Okay. He just took your dream.
Yeah. Which was really rude of him, actually.
It was.
And I will have that personal grudge against him forever.
I never met Gareth Gates, but I did meet Will Young.
How was
Was
that?
he nice?
He was lovely. He was in a gay club in King's Cross, and I was walking around, and he hadn't come out in the press yet.
Yeah.
I bumped into Will Young and I had a conversation with him.
About?
It was the DJ being good or something. It was that, and it was a club conversation.
Okay.
And I was like the only person that wasn't intoxicated. He wasn't intoxicated either. So that's part of the reason why we spoke. Like it was just the two sober people in the very gay club.
Did you not snog?
No, he's not my type at all.
He was my type, which has been my problem.
You and Liza
There is a
Minnelli.
barrier there, Nat. I know.
So many.
Terrible times. So, Miss Conspiracies, what do you think of them? Do you believe in them? Any thoughts about them? What do you think about conspiracy theorists?
So I was very skeptical
Yeah.
until I brought you a book. So I brought you a present. So, really random story is I used to live with this old couple. And they had
Just the one you took the OnlyFans?
No, different old people.
Just love living with old
Look,
people.
Cereals with old people.
I do have quite a lot of old people stories, but this old people story
This
was...
isn't relatives, right? This
No,
is...
so basically a friend's boyfriend's parents.
Okay, right.
And I moved in with them because I was poor. And they had 3 sons that were all of varying degrees of randomness. One of them was a magician.
Yeah.
One of them's like a top banker.
Yeah.
And then the other one is a piano teacher
Okay.
who is a massive conspiracy theorist
Oh.
and wrote a massive conspiracy theory book called The Con.
Wow.
Scuba diving in the sea of disinformation.
Oh my!
That's a title. Well done there.
Right?
Yes.
And at the time I was like 24 and had no idea what conspiracy theories were and was like, no, everybody talks at face value and everything's true. And then I read this book and had panic attacks for weeks.
Makes you paranoid.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't read anything, I couldn't see anything without believing I was being lied to for quite a while after this book. It's mad because like this book is just a drunk man who's written his ideas down.
Oh.
But then like full on like at the end of every chapter is like, here's a load of proof and reading for you to go do yourself.
And did you?
I did. He ended up in the deepest rabbit holes. And he further reading
Wow.
in these books. And so for ages I got like
I love
quite
that he's
intensely.
put further reading in his own book.
In his own book.
I won't bother including the evidence, but you could go and have a look at it yourself.
Well, because one of his concepts in the book is that like we've been trained out of questioning.
I would agree with that.
And so like one of his things is like, don't just take what I'm saying as face value, because that's literally what this book is about, is not taking information at face value. So go and do your own research.
An unexamined life is not worth living.
Exactly. And so yeah, like it was that like, would I say I'm a conspiracy theorist? No. Do I do more research into information that's given to me now? Yes. I remember like one of the things like really got me one day was in the Metro on the morning, there was this tiny paragraph that said, Trident whistleblower AWOL. And I was like, oh, and it was this big.
Yeah.
Like, not really news.
was buried.
But it was buried. And then in the Evening Standard, there was an even smaller one that just said, Trident whistleblower found. At the same day. And I was like, there's something wrong here. So then I did like hours and hours of research into who had buried that piece of information. Like, just because I'd read this book and had like ended up down all of these rabbit
Well, I
holes.
think you're right too. So it's self-published and double spacing as well, which I would love in a book. So it probably wasn't take very long to read. Oh, he even quotes Eddie Izzard in here.
I highly recommend a read.
Well, thank you very much. This is amazing.
The Con by Alan A. Osler.
Yeah. Do you still know Alan A. Osler?
I know the family still, yeah.
Okay.
Get
Yeah.
him on the show.
Look, he's a very interesting man.
Yep. He looks interesting from the back cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never met him not with a glass of wine.
That picture of him, he's got a glass of wine in his hand.
Yes.
And he very much looks like he is a music teacher.
100%. But like at one point, apparently he lived in Berlin and was on like a government watch list. Which, true or not true, I don't know.
Oh. I mean,
just intriguing.
He sounds right up our street. I
Yeah.
won't lie to you.
I love him.
Yep.
Like, I wish I could like, because I've had the most interesting conversations with him as well.
Yeah, of course.
But also while he was like playing the piano or just like jamming with me because like I lived in their house.
Yes.
Like, weird.
It's odd, isn't it? I find it weird when somebody has a real profession like that, like they're a pianist, do you know what I mean? And then also is a massive conspiracy theorist. It's like you live in this kind of logical world here, the real world, let's call it, and then you also have this world that you also believe is real. So these two realities crushing. Whereas a lot of conspiracy theorists, not saying all of them, but like to spend a lot of time in their basement on the internet, right?
I have my own flat.
You do have your own flat, that's true, and it is on the first floor, so we should correct that. But other than that, that sort of person, that's what I mean. Is like it's bigger than we think in terms of conspiracy theories. We have a vision in our mind of them, but actually,
Yeah, and also it's about education.
Yeah.
Like the family themselves are so educated. And so then you're like, oh, am I dumb for not believing conspiracy theory? Like, am I not intelligent enough? And I think there is like such a line in conspiracies. I think like there are people who accept it based on truth. There are people who like to create, but then there are things that you're like, oh yeah, no, that like some conspiracy theories are so real.
Yeah.
Like the one that like I'm so sold on is the fact that the newspapers will print something big about a royal when they're trying to hide something in like that's some form of laws passed or somebody who's made money or something.
Absolutely.
That happens all of the time.
It does.
And like it's
as
something
it's happening this very week.
There was a very famous assassination that just happened when the US Senate was debating whether to release the Epstein files or not.
Yeah.
And it's funny how the very famous assassination of a man
isn't in the news.
is the news and hid everything.
And I guess for us over here, Prince Andrew is the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes.
Who?
Yeah. What I find weird about the Prince Andrew thing is like, I reckon they were sitting on those emails for years, right? Because they so we had the interview with Newsnight, 5 or 6 years ago, whatever it was, and every now and then there's another story about it. But the Epstein emails have just come out. I'm sure I reckon they knew about some of that already, and they just, like you said, Nat, when they want to, they're like, well, we haven't had an Andrew story for a while. Let's just throw that one out there.
Absolutely. I mean, that's why Harry and Meghan are the bad. They're terrible, aren't they? And isn't it funny how pretty she is when she's being bitched about? Like it's all to draw attention. I really like Meghan Markle.
Me too.
I think she's fab.
I don't like. How can you deem like whatever anyone thinks about Meghan Markle? Just compare the stuff that she hasn't done compared to what Prince Andrew has done, and try and equate these and even in any way have a parallel.
She's a woman
to
with an
how
ego.
You demonize anyone. It's just
She's terrible.
She is also a woman.
Oh my God!
How dare she?
An American.
I am so, an American. Yep. Right.
And not white. Oh dear.
I know she's very pretty though.
She's very beautiful.
I really want a Barbie doll of Meghan Markle.
I was going to say I would fuck her, but that's would not turn down Meghan Markle. Or a threesome with both of them, actually.
She might come to your panto night. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
I thought she can't come back to the UK. I thought that was one of our rules.
She loves a bit of British culture.
She will not get that visa. What's annoying is she won't get the visa to get back in, but she also won't get back into America at the moment.
That is true. She'd just be lost somewhere in the Atlantic.
No, she does have a royal title, though, does she not?
Yeah, she does.
It hasn't been
They still have
rescinded, so that you don't need half the things. Like if you're royal, you can just do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
You know, I mean, as Prince Andrew has shown us.
That's very true.
You know,
So giraffes.
I love that. I was like, no, I'm going to pick this silly topic because otherwise I'll get really deep and intense. And then we just started. And went, you know what?
Let's not just brand it as silly from the off. We need to get into the facts of this, Nat.
Okay, I'm intensely
and
invested.
then decide whether or not we believe this. So few conspiracy theories are as bizarre or as revealing as the claim that giraffes aren't real. According to this theory, giraffes are not natural creatures at all, but elaborate fabrications, government-engineered surveillance devices, CGI illusions, or genetically modified Frankenstein animals, created by secret zoological agencies. While no rational evidence supports such a claim, the theories spread across online platforms, and it offers a fascinating window into 21st century misinformation, media irony, and the human tendency to doubt even the plainly visible. Fan of giraffes, Nat?
Really good question. It's
Yeah.
actually thrown me. I don't think I've strongly felt about
You
giraffes.
haven't thought about your feelings about giraffes?
No.
strongly? Okay.
I think I've seen a giraffe. I think that's how much I feel about
You've
giraffes.
seen what you think is a giraffe. What
Exactly.
you've been told is a giraffe. Okay.
Yeah.
And did you like it? Do you like them?
That, I feel similarly as to it's an animal, right?
It is.
And it's not an animal that's hugged me.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
I think that would be a challenge.
I only really like things that show me affection and attention, and animals don't do that. Well, giraffes certainly haven't
Yet.
yet.
Yes. But have you just not got close enough for that?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. There is a giraffe hotel. I think it's in South Africa. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But where you can, they have giraffes living within the grounds, and the residents of the hotel feed the giraffes out of the window of the hotel. So the giraffes just wander up to windows and stuff, and they know they can get food from there.
Yeah, but that's not hugging, is it?
No, it's not.
That's not physical contact.
It's not. And it isn't the giraffe going, oh, I want some affection. It's giraffe going, I really need a feed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
that just describes all my social relationships.
Well, you're going up to windows and asking people for food.
For food. Just feed me. The only reason I'm doing this podcast because I get a cup of tea.
Get a cup of tea, yeah, it's true.
Yeah, which is great, by the way.
Yeah.
No biscuits, though.
No, actually, there are, but we don't want eating on them.
Because it's noisy.
So George hides them. It's a very different sort of podcast.
No. And we're traumatized because we used to do a podcast after
yeah,
another podcast that was a food podcast. And it just, I lost so much weight during that
The
period.
reason that this room smells of incense is because George is also traumatized by that. So that's why it smells nice in here.
What does it just what kind of traumatized?
Just strong food smells.
Food smells.
But not good ones.
When you've eaten something and so it smells nice to you, but when you come into a room where someone else has made a lot of food,
Yes.
no food is no longer there, but the scent of it is still there.
Yes, I do know that smell. That's
And
right,
it's
yeah.
lingering rather than fresh. And
Yeah.
oh yes, that's exciting.
Stale food smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand the issue now.
Good. Okay. Fan of giraffes?
So when I was growing up, Toys R Us did not exist in Northern Ireland, and Toys R Us.
What? Did it not?
No, we didn't. There eventually was a Toys R Us, but not in my childhood, and which was then the ancient times. And I was fascinated by Hamley's toy store and Toys R Us. Oh my god! And the symbol for Toys R Us was Jeffrey, who was a giraffe.
Yes.
And if you look at all the various versions of Jeffrey, all the various designs, they're all pretty cartoony, except 2007, where it goes realistic, and it's like, what the fuck happened in 2007?
People kicked off about that.
Yeah,
Do you remember that?
I 100% do.
Yeah.
It was one of the worst things that's ever happened. Is when they changed and rewrote the theme song as if nobody was attached to. It's called Toys R Us, Toys R Us, Toys R Us. And they moved it. They changed it.
Yeah.
And I wrote a letter.
Did you?
I absolutely
Strongly worded
complained.
letter.
I Karen'd. And was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, you are destroying the childhood of millions of children.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then they went out of business anyway, so.
They did. They did. Did that lead to it? Probably.
Well, part of the reason they went out of business is because a certain company bought a certain huge franchise that was in space, and they made some terrible sequels to those movies, and no one bought the toys. And that's a real reason why Toys R Us went out of business.
True. There's the reason that there are millions of Jeffreys under one roof is because no one was buying the Jeffreys in the end.
Yeah,
Which is a very sad tale.
Yeah. So I miss Toys R Us.
We all do.
There is another popular toy giraffe now, though. Do you have children?
No, but I have friends who have children, and I think I know exactly the one you're talking
Yeah,
about.
the little teething
Yes,
one.
yes.
Like, I used to work in a cafe, a Yummy Mummy cafe in South East London.
Yeah.
And like the amount of times we'd have parents like dramatically running in.
Yeah.
And being like, I've left the teether, and it was
Yeah.
like this giraffe because the kids wouldn't like move without this giraffe teething thing.
It is. Every baby gets one, doesn't it? Yeah.
But it's just a giraffe.
There's something about
it's nothing
it, though.
special.
No, it's nothing special. But for
It
some
is just
reason-
plastic.
Yeah, but they love it.
I love it.
Yeah. That's giraffes for you. So the theory that giraffes don't exist in the wild and that the entire concept of giraffes was created and maintained by corporations, zoos, toy manufacturers and media companies to generate profit. According to its proponents, giraffes are a multi-billion-dollar marketing invention, essentially a brand disguised as a species. The story goes something like this. Sometime in the late 19th or 20th century, colonial explorers discovered giraffes, but the photographic evidence was doctored, the skeletons were fabricated, and the public's image of a giraffe was engineered to be instantly memorable, tall, colourful, and friendly to make it ideal for children's books, cartoons, and commercial mascots. They do look weird. Like, if you were creating characters in a world, it would be something you would come up with if you'd never seen one.
I 100% agree. Like, the colours alone, like, if you're going to pick, like, what, yellow, orange, a purple tongue,
Yeah.
like, who's going, it sounds like someone's made it up.
It does sound made it up.
Give me another animal that's got a purple tongue. There probably are some.
There probably are some, but let's ignore that for now, 'cause it's fun too. But it is true. Like, if you think about the world of Harry Potter or any magical world, there are creatures that are sort of semi-based on ones we know in reality. But if you'd never seen a giraffe, and you never heard about giraffes, you knew nothing about giraffes, and you were writing a book with mythical creatures, it's something it would have a purple tongue because it's far more interesting than it not having a purple tongue.
Yeah, it's big long neck.
Yeah.
I've always said that, like, what sounds more realistic, a horse with a horn in its head, or a kind of camel leopard thing with a really long neck,
With also horns.
with also horns. Well, the little, like, that are almost like a snail. Like, they look like a snail. Like come on, it's a hat and a hat, and which is more realistic.
What are they for, the horns on a giraffe? Nothing, because it doesn't matter. They made them. Just decorative.
Yeah.
Actually, they're not sensory, are they? No.
They might be. We haven't got that sort of, I haven't got that sort of information.
we don't know a huge amount about the evolution.
Have you had your suspicions about giraffes?
I would have, like, as a younger person, been like, I don't get how it works. Like, logically, I'm like, well, you can't bend your neck.
Yeah.
So how are you getting down?
Yeah.
The fact that they can't squat,
Yeah.
I think, is like such an interest. Like, how are you surviving if you can't squat? And the baby thing as well. Like,
Yeah.
the fact that they just drop a baby out and the baby drops.
Yeah.
And then gets up.
That confuses me. I'm like,
Yeah.
surely if you were gonna evolve,
Yeah.
this is not the way to have done it. And therefore,
Feels made up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the result of, if you're not going to evolve in a way that's helpful for your life, then maybe you haven't evolved that way. Maybe you're not real.
Evolution isn't. We always think things get better, but that's not necessarily the case. It's just what survives.
Okay.
So, like,
Yeah, but, like, how's it surviving? Like, how are you not breaking your neck when you come out of your mum and, like, drop 6 feet to the floor?
Well, I'm an uncle, and I remember seeing my nephew run into a wall one time, and I saw that child get killed. I saw that child hit that wall, and that feeling of the child is dead.
Yeah.
And he got up and laughed, and it was fine.
Thank fuck, because that story was...
No, but I'm just like, what I saw was, I'm like, everything in me went, oh my God, you know, all that tragedy.
Yeah.
And he got up and laughed, but he hit the wall with such ferocity. I went, oh, he's dead. Like it's just, my point is that kids are like made out of different stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, they're bouncy. Like he laughed. He wasn't even like hurt. I'm like,
What do we think giraffes are made out of? Do we think they're animatronic? Do we think they're mechanical? What do we think? And how are they being controlled?
I think it's what you call its mirror. That's my chair. You know what's the ghost trick that they use on stage?
Oh, with the mirrors.
With
glass.
Yeah. So you've just got like a big old puppet.
Yeah. Oh, so it's puppeteers. Okay.
It's a big old puppet, but they reflect it so you can't really see the puppeteers as much.
Yeah.
It's basically Lion King, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
The musical, the stage musical,
stage musical.
not the terrible live action, or the animated.
I think it's probably changed over time. I think it probably started off as like taxidermy.
Yeah.
What, Jenny Hanover?
I don't know.
Sorry, so Jenny Hanover is when they would take bits of things and sew them together and say, look, this is the dead body of a...
Oh yeah, like the monkey fish.
Monkey fish. The monkey fish is a mermaid. That's a Jenny Hanover.
Oh, I didn't know it was called.
I don't know why.
Hanover.
I don't know why it's called Jenny Hanover, but I remember reading it as a kid in a book.
It's a good name.
Jenny Hanover, yeah. And I thought like there should be a superheroine called that, or a supervillain. I'm Jenny Hanover, you know, but it hasn't come about.
Definitely sounds like an alter ego, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's good, but
I like it.
and it's Jenny as in the girl's name, but I don't think it's. I think it's like a corruption of like, you know, like Davy Jones's locker is a corruption of of a Hindu god, like I don't know.
Yeah. So the giraffes aren't real theory plays on the intuitive sense that giraffes look too improbable to exist. Standing up to 18 feet tall with necks longer than most humans and purple tongues stretching nearly half a metre. Giraffes seem almost fictional. If evolution is supposed to produce efficient designs, critics suggest, how could an animal that struggles to bend down for water be real?
I'm so sorry, I got distracted by the long tongue.
I need to make a confession.
For the first time?
No.
We're being very panto now. I need to make a confession. I did not know a giraffe had a purple tongue.
Really?
Do you know what? I think I did know that, but I had completely forgotten that until I did the research for this. And when
Like I can see it in my mind's eye,
now,
but
yeah.
I didn't particularly go, it's a purple tongue. And we've
That's
said it about
the thing
7
we seem
times.
to be focused on, other than the fact it's disproportionately fucking weird. But we're focusing on the purple tongue.
Has the same amount of neck bones that human beings have.
That is true. It does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is also the same amount of neck bones that a mouse has.
It's just like a fact podcast now.
Yeah.
We're very facty.
Yeah, we try and steer away from facts because it's not really the point of the podcast. Half a metre long tongue. It's impressive.
Are we making the tongue longer and longer as we talk about it?
That is it. It's half a metre long.
Yeah, it's like from here to your tip of your fingers.
But proportionately, it probably would be, wouldn't it? If you got a...
Yeah, like I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because humans' tongues are quite long anyway.
Yeah.
No, mine aren't.
Some longer than that.
I have a very
I've got
short
quite
tongue.
a long one. If anyone listening is interested, long tongue.
Do you want to show the camera? Oh, yeah, it's long.
Oh, my God.
That is long. Yeah.
I'm not showing you mine.
Put that in the show notes.
I'm just glad I'm not a lesbian.
Really? It's not...
I have a really short tongue.
Do you?
Yeah, I had a singing teacher comment on.
Considering the size of your head, that's very disappointing.
Right, I know. I think what it is like the head got bigger around it. And
Okay.
I have a normal sized tongue.
Keep
the
up
head's
with
bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tongue didn't keep pace.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. This mirrors the reasoning patterns of actual conspiracy theories, starting with something strange, then using perceived anomalies to prove a hidden truth. For example, the moon landing deniers often point to lighting inconsistencies in NASA footage as evidence of staging, while flat earthers question airplane flight paths as supposed proof of deception. The giraffe theories follows the same template, but replaces anxiety with amusement.
I think there's something in the as well, like I kind of get not trusting men, and all of those things were told to us by men.
Yes.
So like, and I would not put it past a man to be like, oh, I'm so bored of bringing back my cheetah on my little safari.
Yeah.
I want to be the best man who brings back the coolest thing. Like,
So
that is a typical man thing.
It is. So I'm going to build the thing and take it back and say, people did do that though, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like we've talked about in the past where it's 18th century explorers or late early 19th century have gone off on boats and come back with something that they blatantly sewn together and gone, look, we found this creature. And the world's gone, oh my God, that creature exists. And then a bit of research has been done a decade or so later, and then we've got that. Oh, he's just bullshitting.
But I also think, like, particularly in the giraffe thing, because like kids are obsessed with giraffes
They are.
because they are weird and cool.
Yeah.
So I think that guy was like, I'm going to do this thing to be like laddie.
Yeah.
Got home and his kid's obsessed with it, and now he's like, can't break the heart of my child.
Yeah.
So he's just like funneled all of his money into like not having deceived his child.
Yeah,
I mean, that makes sense to me.
it does. And making money.
Men's meat egos would do that. And then you realise that kids will give you money. Capitalism, gone.
Yeah, yeah. That's a strong argument for it. Do you want to know about the evidence?
Yes.
Of course. So the zoo industrial complex, according to the theory, zoos are the front line of the giraffe hoax. Live giraffes are supposedly animatronic puppets or CGI projections viewed through reinforced glass.
Oh my God, I'm so smart.
Very, very good. Some claim that's why zoo giraffes are always standing far away from visitors to hide the scenes. This, the theory suggests, allows zoos to profit off fake exotic animals without having to care for real ones. Because they don't have to feed them, but gives the illusion they're feeding them. Very smart,
So smart.
isn't it?
Like, I went to Chessington World of Adventures
Yeah.
recently, and they have, well, they say they have giraffes.
Yeah.
But when we went, they were like, oh, the giraffes are sad. We'll take you around on the safari anyway. And then they were like, now it's time for giraffes. And then they were like, we're taking a deer tour. And just left. And we saw the giraffe for like a second.
Yeah.
And then they were like, you have to take a detour. There's something happening.
Yeah. See, that is suspicious.
That's like, Chessington screwed me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't pay any money. I got taken by a rich man, but...
The rich man took you to Chessington World of Adventures. Where do you want to go, Nat? Chessington World of Adventures.
I did. I really wanted
Okay.
to. I was also there the same day as Rob Beckett.
Oh, yeah. Did you say hello?
No, he was there with children. It would be a bit
Oh, yeah,
creepy
that
to
would
be
have been
like,
a bit weird. That
hi.
would have been weird. Chessington started out as a zoo because I lived in there growing up, and it was a zoo for a long time.
You lived in the zoo.
I lived in the zoo. They wanted me to be a giraffe, and then they said, nope, this kid's not growing much. Get the fuck out of our zoo.
Not got long enough arms
Yeah,
to
exactly.
be.
We need a lanky lad for this job. So they do have a lot of animals, but then became a theme park. But this is often the case with giraffes, actually, because I was looking into this, is that often you don't see them when you go to the zoo because they don't come out as much as some of the other animals.
That's homophobia.
It's homophobia, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen a giraffe?
I have.
Where?
Belfast Zoo. When I was a kid.
Okay. And did you believe it?
Yes, because at the time, this is no longer the case, but Belfast Zoo used to be able to break in very easily. So we did, like everybody kind of did, you know. And
You two have really got to think about going to the zoo for free, haven't you?
well, it was Belfast in the 80s. There wasn't much to do, and
Yeah.
it was like, oh, we're so naughty. And there'd be like one alcoholic security guard. This is not. I don't know whether this is true or not, but I always imagine him like being drunk and he just never saw us. You know, like it was loads of us did, like loads of us, like hundreds of kids did that.
Yeah.
Like I know, I'm amazed none of them were eaten alive or something.
I think you should have had a conversation with that drunk security guard because he would have been the one to go, okay, boy, those giraffes, not real.
But
Just smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
you know,
Smoke and mirrors.
I also like the idea of like real campness.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just somebody's being like, oh, well, magically, like that camp level of
Yes.
putting on a giraffe.
They're quite camp animals, aren't they? This-
Ooh. Yeah, maybe the tongue does.
The tongue's quite a camp element.
Also, the big long neck and the dangly legs.
Yeah, and
You know.
just the print, the giraffe print.
Yeah, giraffe print.
Yeah.
Like what a slutty.
No, that's
print.
printed on. No way. That's
Yeah, and they are always quite skinny. They would do well in Vogue.
yeah, they would.
They walk like they're in a catwalk.
Yeah, Anna Wintour would love them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. There's a merchandising motive. Giraffes are one of the most commercially successful animals in children's media, like you said, Nat. From Geoffrey the Giraffe from Toys R Us to plush toys, baby pajamas, and educational cartoons. The giraffe is everywhere. Conspiracy theorists claim that giraffes were designed to be profitable, tall enough to stand out, distinctive enough to be iconic, and gentle enough to market. In short, giraffes sell. Because it's true, they're not aggressive, are they?
No, they're friendly and they're cool.
Yeah.
But you'd be in trouble if they kicked you.
You would, but I don't think they would intentionally kick you, would they?
I don't know.
Depends
Well,
what
we
you were
can't
doing.
get close enough to them.
Yeah.
Because they won't let us.
Yeah, how many injuries from kicking have there been?
Yeah, exactly.
There's like a lot of evidence for like horses kicking people, but I've never none of my friends have ever been like got kicked by a giraffe.
Yeah, that's telling you something, isn't it? Right?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know anyone that's been kicked. Do you know?
Maybe if they've been kicked by a giraffe, that was the end of them.
If 3 people have not met anyone that's been kicked by a giraffe, that's the evidence is stacking up here. George,
Nobody-
you ever met anyone that's been kicked by a giraffe? No. 4 people in a room.
That's already quite high odds.
Yeah, exactly. Just saying. The corporate collusion theory. So some versions suggest a secret alliance between toy companies, zoo corporations, and Big Safari. This supposed cabal keeps the myth alive through funding nature documentaries, photoshopping images, and even fabricating fossil evidence. Memes often depict David Attenborough or Disney's The Lion King as part of the giraffe propaganda machine. So Attenborough's in on this.
Absolutely not.
You don't think so?
Absolutely not.
Well, he could be on the take though. He's making money from this.
No, I will not have anything bad said about
I'm
absolute
not-
legend that is David Attenborough.
Well,
I
it's
can't
not
believe you're
necessarily-
trying to sully his name on this
Well-
podcast.
well,
what a horrific thing to do.
As part of the BBC, he definitely could be worse things.
That's true.
You know? And
If he's just involved in a bit of a giraffe hoax, it's not as bad as
maybe he was given where you have to choose a sin, and he chose the giraffe hoax.
giraffe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually really like it when they send the fake animals in to chat with the other animals. Have you seen it?
Yeah, with the penguins and stuff like that.
Yeah, and they're just like, it's the most terrible replica.
it is. Yeah, it is.
So, like, I think if he was on the take, he would make those replicas better. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he would, wouldn't he? Because he'd be very much about the detail.
Yeah. And I think, like, if you know that you can make one as good looking as a giraffe,
Yeah.
there's no way you're sending in that plastic shit.
Yeah, you're
Into
right. on
like to be like, here's Maggie the meerkat spy.
that. Yeah. With the penguin one, it very obviously had a massive camera in its belly. You would think, I'm not saying penguins are the brightest animals, I don't know, but I'm sure they would have gone, that one doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Also, who's he related to?
Maybe they just thought he was from the future and like he was a cyborg.
Cyborg penguin?
Yeah.
Could be.
I thought they thought he was Happy Feet.
The baby giraffe mystery. So, reoccurring theory in giraffe conspiracy circles is that no one has ever seen a baby giraffe in person. Proof, supposedly, that they're not real. According to the version, baby giraffes are harder to manufacture, so the companies simply never show them up close.
If anything, Baby Yoda, Grogu in The Mandalorian has shown that the baby version of things sell like hotcakes. Mm-hmm. So I'm like not having a baby giraffe is really missing the turn.
Oh, I think what they're saying is you've never seen one in the wild, no, it's in real life. It's not they don't exist as toys.
Okay.
I mean, I've never seen one in the wild.
There you go.
There we
So,
go.
Right, and again.
And I am the arbiter of all things to be seen.
Yes, exactly. Well, you barely saw one at Chessington.
Barely. Barely. I don't think I've ever seen another one.
No.
Maybe lie.
What about the African savannah? We should go to the African savannah. That would be a nice day trip.
We should a day trip.
That's when we should have done this podcast.
That's right. Yeah, we should have done. I can't believe we didn't use the enormous budget that we have to do that.
I'm disappointed in you guys.
Yeah.
We have gone to Rendlesham Forest. Next stop.
If we do go on a safari now, though, I want you to wear exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be well tasty in my Greg's.
You would actually, yeah, or possibly risky. Actually,
That's another thing about giraffes. Do you think if like you were that cool and that pretty and like that sassy, that all of the other animals wouldn't want to kill you?
I don't. Yeah, but I think because I think they do get attacked, but not that often. And I think it's things like, is it leopards and
the big cats would attack a giraffe.
but it takes like a lot of them to actually bring one down, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's how I know about the kicking.
Or maybe they don't because they attacked one once and then they found all of the sort of animatronic stuff underneath and we can't eat this.
Yeah, can you imagine? They were like, it's not very tasty.
Yeah. So we're like, well, we just won't bother with them again.
I'll just stick with the gazelles.
Yeah.
There's an impala.
Meteor.
Yeah. It's adding up. It's all adding up. I mean, the legitimacy of that, I mean, we do know people fabricate stuff for money. We do know people create stuff for money. Whole worlds are being created for money.
It's true. We live in a capitalist society.
We do.
Yeah, that's why the third spaces are disappearing.
The what?
Third spaces are disappearing.
What are the third spaces?
So third spaces are just places you can go and hang out and meet people.
Okay.
So, but that you can't monetize that. So, for example, dating apps, you have to sign up to them now, and it's basically just a prostitution service. And I'm not dissing anybody on a dating app, but there's no interaction. That's why all social media is so shit now. Like, you know, because it has to be monetized. So like, it's just not hanging out. Well, you know, buy this thing and do this thing, and here's an advert. Like Facebook at the moment.
Facebook is bizarre. Have you been on it? Are you still on it?
Very rarely.
Yeah.
I message Richard Wright on Facebook. That's kind of my
Richard Wright, the
Pegasus.
oh right,
comedy
okay,
human.
fine. I thought you meant the TV presenter.
No.
That's why I still have Facebook, because of comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Occasionally I do some comedy admin on there.
Yes,
but
it is
other
pretty
than
much
that-
the only reason any comedian's on it, isn't it?
Yeah. And I have like my northern friends.
Yeah.
I say friends very loosely.
Yeah.
Are on there, and that can be
Is that because other forms haven't travelled that far?
yeah.
Is that so? Yeah.
Yeah, so like that kind of like old constituency
Sure.
of humans.
Yes.
That's where I see them on there. Very recently, actually, they've all started appearing on my Instagram.
Okay.
Like people I haven't spoken to in 20 years. I'm like, are you just making it onto my Instagram? Have you just discovered
Listen,
it?
It's progress, Nat. Don't knock it.
No. But yes, that's my
glad that-
Facebook is mainly my northern friends.
Good. I'm glad that word has finally reached them. That is important. So the for-profit hoax version of the giraffe conspiracy likely evolved from satirical internet communities that parody capitalist exploitation and misinformation at the time. It riffs on the idea that everything is commodified, even truth itself. It exaggerates the real-world critique that corporations can shape public perception for financial gain, whether through advertising, branding, or media control. So there's some parallels to this. We did one. Have you heard of birds aren't real?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a theory, it's just a speculative one, that giraffes aren't real is based on the theory that birds aren't real. Okay,
Yes.
so the birds aren't real one, we did an episode on that. That particular theory is the idea that birds were wiped out in the 50s and 60s, and the American government replaced them with drones, and they are essentially spying on us. They charge by landing on power lines. When they poop, that's a tracking device. And they are constantly watching us. So, which makes sense, right? There's a logic to that. I don't know why you'd make a giraffe, because it doesn't offer any of those.
No. Also, like, it'd be really awkward to get them on the power lines.
Yeah, it would. If that's a point, actually, how would the giraffe recharge? I think we've stumped Nat into stupidity.
No, but don't they have electric fences in the zoos?
In the zoos, yeah, but in
African savannah.
Africa.
Yeah, but who's seen one?
Well, that's it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
Can we go back to the actual facts? Like, if it's actually just some arsehole rich man who's gone, I'm going to bring back a fake thing.
Yeah, true.
They don't exist in
That's
Africa.
true. Yeah.
They only exist in zoos for the monetary value.
And when you go on a safari, you get taken to where it is by a person, right?
Right.
So if they're in on it, they're like, oh, we'll go out and see where the giraffe. Oh, look, they're the giraffes again.
And why would you not, right?
Yeah.
Particularly if you're in a country where white men have fucked everything.
Yeah.
Why would you not go, oh, well, if this white man says this thing's popular
Must be
and all
true.
of these white men are flying in to see this thing,
Yeah.
why would you not monetize
Yeah, of course you
that
would.
thing? Why would you not be in on that?
Yeah.
I think you would.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, I'm very, very influenceable. And I did 5 minutes of reading on giraffes aren't real, and now I believe that
Yeah.
they're not real.
Yeah.
So here we are, guys.
Also, when you go on this far, it's at specific times, isn't it? So they go, okay, we're going out at, I don't know, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning for 2 hours. So the giraffe controller
Sighting.
knows where to put the giraffes.
It's a theatre show,
It is just a big old theatre show.
you know.
It's panto, but just in a bigger.
Bit of choreography. That's not a word, is it?
Yeah.
Choreography.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, so when you hear the sound of the car, then you take 3 steps forward.
Yeah.
You do a bit of a tongue lick.
Yeah.
Grab a little,
Stick your purple tongue out.
yeah. Grab a bit of leaves.
Yeah. It's all adding up. There's the Tree Octopus Hoax, which is a 1998 educational satire meant to teach media literacy. I actually don't know about that one. Do you know about that one?
It didn't really get much traction because people know about octopuses because they're aliens. So.
Yes, they are. Online jokes about big dairy, big toothbrush, or big pigeon controlling industries. By framing giraffes as a profit-driven illusion, the theory mocks the capitalist impulse to commercialize nature and the consumer tendency to accept artificial imagery as authentic. We seem to be very much in agreement that people would do this.
Yeah.
We're at the end stage capitalism. Of course they would do this. Everything has been monetized. Taylor Swift is really popular, even when she has a dud album. How?
Sometimes this podcast goes on a rant about Taylor Swift or Katy Perry.
And that makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you seen the one of Katy Perry just like running around in a circle on her loop?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a great TikTok. It's people just like playing the Mario Kart theme and Katy Perry running around her stage.
She's insane. She's now dating Justin Trudeau. Yeah. That's mental.
Well, racists need love too.
That is mental, though.
How did she meet him? You know, like, I mean, hasn't she suffered
Wasn't she what you call it, Scientology adjacent,
No, she's Christian.
but
She's
some
like she
form of
was-
Illuminati adjacent?
Oh yeah, no, that's why she because she was stolen as a baby and by the Illuminati and
Of course.
developed
Yeah.
into
Sorry.
something. But she's not.
John Bennett Ramsey.
Yeah. But as far as she's concerned,
Yeah.
she's Christian.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite conspiracy of the week. Is that the rapture,
Yep.
right? That people are like, oh, it's going to happen again. It's
Yeah,
going to happen
yeah,
again,
yeah.
right? I actually think the rapture did happen.
Yeah.
I just think nobody was fucking worthy, so nobody got sucked up.
There are so many Christian groups that talk about this, that it has already happened, that we've already had the reign of Jesus, and it's like, oh, like we're really in the dark end times, you know.
Oh no, I don't think that. I just think nobody now
Was worthy.
was worthy. Have you met Christians now?
Yeah.
Not for me.
Okay. For you. Giraffes, though. So there are some people that criticise this theory. Okay, there are some people who
No.
there is some criticism of this. They've got their own theories on it. So,
Wow.
critique of consumer culture. It mirrors how modern society monetizes everything, even wildlife, through branding and merchandise. Giraffes become a symbol of how corporate imagery replaces real experience. Parody of conspiratorial thinking. It demonstrates how easy data can be twisted to prove anything. The same logic used to debunk giraffe mirrors that of flat earthers, anti-vaxxers, or moon landing deniers. Selective evidence, emotional conviction, and distrust of experts. And the theory, most people have never seen giraffe in the wild, only in the media. In a world of deepfake CGI and AI-generated content, this playfully conspiracy raises serious questions about the erosion of first-hand experience. So they're saying that it's been created, this idea that giraffes aren't real. That's what they're like.
Well, isn't every idea created?
Good point, Nat.
Thank you.
This is why they need us to see the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
there is the actual thing, and then there's the idea of the actual thing.
Yeah, like everybody has. It's like this fact, right? You know, like when you have a memory.
Yes.
So when you remember something for the first time.
Yes.
That's the only time you remember it accurately.
Yeah.
Every other time you remember it, it's conditioned by your remembering.
Yes.
So, like, say you're sad the first time you remember it, then you'll remember different details.
Yeah.
And then you'll start creating new memories.
Yeah.
So, like, and I think that's the same with, like, any information.
Yes.
Like, the first time you hear a piece of information about a giraffe, you're like, cool. But then if you remember that information about the giraffe, you're going to start creating out your own ideas on giraffes based on your feelings in that moment. So say I'm having a bad day, then I might start hating giraffes if I remember seeing a giraffe.
Yeah.
Like Chessington.
Yeah.
When I saw the giraffe, it was raining.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, giraffes only come out in the rain.
I see.
And that's a piece of information that I've only created based on my only life.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And they,
This is why I've got ADHD.
or maybe they don't come out in the rain, Nat, because the circuitry would break.
And so then we inform our own information based on creative memory.
Yes.
And I think that's the same with all information.
Rightly so.
I'm so sorry.
I think we solved this.
I've solved everything.
Okay. So the roots of giraffes aren't real idea are difficult to pinpoint, but the meme gained traction online around 2016 and 2018, roughly parallel to the rise of the birds aren't real movement. Again, that's probably just a coincidence. That parody conspiracy would suggest that all birds were replaced by government drones during the Cold War. But I think we've dismissed that. That's absolute nonsense. I think we can agree that. Yeah.
I think the poo is too gooey to have a tracking device in.
Okay. And what about giraffe poo?
I've never been pooed on by a giraffe, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Well, you couldn't get close enough, could you?
You can't get close enough.
So giraffes, those improbable wonders of evolution, exist not only in the savannas of Africa, but also in our collective imagination, as symbols of how belief, skepticism, and absurdity coexist in the modern culture. To laugh at the idea that giraffes aren't real is to recognize a deeper truth, that the line between serious delusion and sophisticated satire is often as thin and as tall as a giraffe's neck.
It is a ridiculous neck.
It's a ridiculous neck.
It's a ridiculous neck.
Yeah. So, Nat,
Yes.
are giraffes real?
Oh, don't ask me this. My brain will hurt. I like the idea that they might not be.
Okay.
I like the idea that they might not be.
Okay.
But logically, as a human being who believes in science, I probably have to say they are real.
Okay. David, are giraffes real?
I believe in Bigfoot, so I can believe in giraffes.
You believe giraffes are real?
I believe giraffes are real.
Okay. I think you're both insane. I think Attenborough's on the take here.
I've told you to stop speaking badly about David Attenborough.
He's been around for 99 years. That man was there. That's how his wife's so rich. 99 years of selling.
La 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 la. Nothing bad about David Attenborough.
Nat, would you like to talk to this camera, tell people where they can find you, follow you, all that sort of stuff?
You can find me online. You can follow me at Natalie Durkin Comedy on Instagram or Geordie Sings on TikTok. And in real life, I live in Tufnell Park.
Don't tell them that. Especially after this goes out. David, I've already asked you that. Would you both like a giraffe joke to end the podcast?
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do you call a group of giraffes?
I know.
Yes.
A tower.
No.
Oh.
A myth.
Hey.
That's the end of the podcast. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Please give us a little 5-star rating wherever you get your podcasts. And if you'd like to help support us further, why not check out patreon.com/BelievePod for exclusive episodes, early access, and ad-free listening. Remember, we love you.